Hey guys, so this is my first ever YouTube video that I will be posting on my channel for everyone to see, everyone in the world, universe, whatever. It's on my phone, so it looks a little poor quality. I didn't really fix my hair or anything because I want this to be like wholesome, natural, real life shiznit. So, just bear with me for this first video. I really do want to start posting more often once I graduate from college and nursing school. But for now, I was studying actually for a test on Monday. Today's Thursday, March 11th. And I felt it on my heart just to sit down and talk about life. And today's topic will be singleness, embracing singleness while in college. And I don't have a script or anything. I'm just speaking from my heart and my experiences. And I just feel like on YouTube there's not a lot of wholesome content for people my age in their 20s in college and everything. Or if there is content, it's very like fabricated and I don't want to say fake, but like fake. You know what I mean? So I just want to talk. And it's going to be chill. You can see my freaking comforter in the angle. It's fine. Whatever. So, I just want to say, if you are in college, it is very hard to not let the distractions of other people being in relationships and the distraction of just life in general get to you and make you feel less worthy, make you feel like you're not on the right path, make you feel like you're not good enough, which goes into the less worthy part, but just make you feel like crud, you know? Just make you feel like, man, I really don't know why God is doing this to me. I don't know. I mean, all these people are saying God's timing, you need to wait for the right time, you'll know when things are right, all this. I hear this a lot. And it's hard to get kind of enveloped and involved with all of these thoughts because it can be hard to understand why God would want us to wait this long, which leads to loneliness and doubt and everything else. Just a spiral of emotions like downhill. But I have actually been single all my life, never been in a serious relationship, never really honestly talked to a guy for more than like a couple weeks or a month or whatever. So yeah, and I'm not ashamed of it because, you know, I used to feel lonely. I used to let those thoughts get to me, get to my head. And I used to say, man, I'm desperate. I'm praying every night for an answer. I'm comparing myself to my classmates who are getting engaged, getting married, having kids. And I just feel like, man, I'm already like in my 20s. And when am I supposed to like get my life rolling? You know what I mean? So it's hard. It's definitely hard. And I've been through it. I know a lot of other people have been through it. And it's easy to fall into the trap of getting desperate and wanting to settle for less just because you want to follow society's standards and follow the path that everyone else is on. But I want to say that you are not alone. Do not feel alone. And focus on your talents, your uniqueness, what God has given you. And like I said, it's easy to fall into the trap, but you have to realize that patience, let me rephrase that. that anything, I know everybody says this, but it is true. Anything that's worth having in life is going to be hard. It's not going to be easy whatsoever. Because if something is easy, just think about it, like going to McDonald's. Is McDonald's good for you? No. Heck, I eat McDonald's, so I'm not trying to like talk hate on them or whatever. But McDonald's is easy. Is it good? No. It's just like having a relationship. Heck, it might be easy for me to go on like Tinder, whatever, or go on slide in someone's DM just for the heck of it, just so I can fit in with everyone else, just so I can be on the same path and feel like I'm more worthy, and maybe I'm not as lonely, and it just might fulfill that desire for me. But in the long run, it's not healthy, it's not good, it's not worthy of maybe what God has in store. And I'm not saying all this to say if you slid in someone's DM, you're horrible, you're going to hell. No. Because I know we've all had those moments, and it's easy to slip into those moments. I'm saying, don't feel like you have to seek out this fabricated path of life that society sets. I don't know if that makes sense. I hope that makes sense. But I have all these thoughts in my head that I just want to get out, and they just sometimes just, it's like word vomit, so I'm sorry. But I hope this is making sense. And I felt it on my heart to say it all, so I hope it's coming out like I'm thinking. But moving on, it's okay to be on this journey of waiting. And I think that God put me specifically in this position of singleness for so long because I had to really get to know myself and get to know Him. And I think if I was in a relationship, I wouldn't be fully committed to loving myself, because even though I thought I loved myself, which is something that a lot of people think, they're like, oh yeah, I love myself, like why would I hate myself, whatever. When you really have to sit alone in yourself and absorb what you're feeling and really do a self-assessment of, okay, yeah, maybe I am depressed. Like I haven't showered in forever, I haven't eaten, I haven't really been like happy to do the things that I once was happy to do. I haven't really been hanging out with friends, I haven't really, just all that. Whenever you really start digging in, a lot of us do struggle, probably most of us do struggle with more than we think. So singleness is not a bad thing. And I'm tired of people thinking that it is. And thinking that, oh, she's single, like, what's wrong with her? She's probably lonely. She probably hates her life. She probably isn't hot enough, or doesn't have the body, or isn't sociable, or is socially awkward, whatever. All the BS. But I just want to make it aware that if you are about to graduate college, or whatever age you are, and you're comparing yourself to other people, or you're seeing your friends getting engaged or in relationships for 5 years, whatever, don't let that take away from your self-worth. That's the main thing I want to say. Because you will find someone who loves you, and you will be able to love them abundantly because you have spent this time learning who you are, learning to love yourself, leaning on God for support, leaning on your family and friends. And I can personally say I'm now, even though I do have rough days, and even though, yeah, there are some days where I'm like super sad or just hating on life, mostly because of school, but don't we all? But even though I do have those days, I can truly say that I have found myself, and even though I'm not confident 24/7 because I'm I consider myself a very humble person. I don't like to be like, oh yeah, I'm like the best person ever. I love myself. My life is great. Like, woo! No. But I do think that this time has been so worthwhile. And I never would have thought that, like at the beginning, I never would have thought that it would have been worthwhile. And I was like, man, am I ugly? Like, what is wrong with me? This is torture. This is horrible. Like, I'm gonna die an 80-year-old woman with like cats or something, which isn't bad. I mean, you know, it isn't bad to never be in a relationship if that's not what you're called for. But I do want to be a mom. I do want to have kids, all that stuff. So it can get depressing and it can get hard to keep living when you're seeing all this around you and all this noise, all this society in general, whatever. So I feel like I'm rambling, but I hope this is making sense. And I hope that you find some hope in this if you are single or if you are struggling to stay positive through singleness. And yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of short. I didn't really have a script and I was all over the place, but I hope to make more videos like this, just with life advice and like testimony of what I have been through. I'm in nursing school, so if y'all want to see like some nursing tips or anything, because I'm about to graduate, just let me know in the comments. I can also do some like music related videos, because that's another one of my passions, or like art, anything really. I'm up for anything, but I love to just inspire people with what I have experienced or through what I have experienced. So yeah, leave a comment. Again, I'm not a pro at this. I just love making videos creatively and yeah, just inspiring people, like I said. So let me know. I might get a camera soon whenever I move out and graduate and everything, so it'll be a little more like professional looking and stuff. But yeah, I love y'all so much. I hope that you learned something from this or you were inspired by it, even at the slightest bit. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video. And I hope that you have a great day, night, whatever time it is where you are at. Love y'all so much. Bye.